blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon.
What's going on, FMFAM? It's your boy. How's everybody's Friday going? Mine was actually kind of busy. I was pretty busy today. We had quite some work come through the shop today. The hell was that, Dave? Yeah, we had quite a bit of cars come through the shop today. It was weird. Like, okay, now everybody's not so worried about what's gonna happen. Well, how do I say this? We all know with the election and everything, shops slow down and everything like comes to a stop, right? Or a pause or a slowdown. Seems like once that was over with, it started booming. Does that mean people are spending money though? Not necessarily. And that's where we're gonna get into this whole diagnosis fee stuff. CP Raid, what up, FMFAM? So what should be included in a diagnosis fee? I don't know if we've covered this before. I tend to lose track sometimes. I did have a different subject we were going to talk about, but I noticed somebody else was already covering it. CP. I didn't even know he was on live tonight. So we're going to switch it up because we're probably going to talk about it anyways. Even though I don't like that they are biting off Matco. I'm not a fan of companies biting off of other companies when it comes to Matco. Anyways, so what should be included in the diagnosis fee? In my opinion, everybody's opinion is going to be different. But for a 1 hour diagnosis, that includes my test drive. That includes my multi-point inspection, right? And a quick overview of the situation that we have. If I have to dig into something a little deeper, like let's say removing a cover for something to access and inspect, well, I'll deem that justifiable, right? Now, if I have to start checking for shorts, or if it's an intermittent issue, and I start having to really spend some time with the vehicle, I tend to sell more Diag. I don't know how y'all sell, and it all depends on the complaint that they have also. Some things we can diagnose in just a few minutes. Other things, man, it could take a couple hours to diagnose. So it's kind of hard to draw the line somewhere. So you just have to get into a rhythm and just know your limits. Know when to say, okay, you know what, this is enough. I'm done. I've used up the hour, and I now need to obtain more hours or more diagnosis hours. And it kind of it sucks when it ends up being on the customer side, because they're thinking they're gonna get a diagnosis for just 1 hour. But that's where it comes to the advisor to let them know that it starts at 1 hour. If the technician needs more time, then that will be adjusted accordingly, and they would have to then approve the further diagnosis in order to obtain a correct and hopefully a diagnosis that's going to repair their vehicle. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. Where are my comments at? I have no idea. So we got let's see, we got some members up in here. We got Shannon, CP Raid, what up, FMFAM, Rise and Shine. It's fluffy time. And guys, my throat is killing me today. Like I said, every time we get some weather that rolls through here, it just messes me up, and it's really doing a number on me right now. So hey Juan, we love Fluffy. What up, Turner? Oh damn. Hold on. What the hell? Okay. Anyways, what it do? Supra, how's it going? Learning with Juan. How's it going? Hi yo Fluff. Hi yo Supra. How's it going, Juan? I really like that y'all interact with each other on here. Doing good, and you, bro? Exhausted but good. Mic check. Oh, appreciate it. Supra. And what's funny is I almost forgot to unmute my mic, so I almost fucked it up. CP Raid, what up, Turner? So for the Icon coolant pressure tester, they want to charge what? 199 isn't too bad. I think the ones you get off the truck are just shy of 300. So I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad, but in my personal opinion, I'd just rather go off the tool truck brands for the coolant pressure and coolant refill. So I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that the coolant pressure tester from Icon or Maddox is or Harbor Freight. I'm just gonna say Harbor Freight. That it's a little janky. I hope to learn some stuff from you guys who actually use tools, unlike that bought and paid for shit out in Montana, Vegas. I have no idea who that is. 15 hours for 1 hour flag, right? Man. Supra. How would your mama say Shannon? Hey, Juan. Juan. Bellic. What? We love Fluffy. Appreciate it. Turner. Hi, Dan. Here we go again. Love, make sure you turn on your subscribers only filter. Why is that? Why is that? Hold on, I want live chat. All chat. Yeah, I actually turned off the subscribers only chat just so we can get more people to interact. Because I noticed, like, if somebody comes in here that's not subscribed and they see us talking and they want to comment and they have stuff to say, you know, it keeps them from commenting if they have input or questions, and then that could potentially lead them to shy away from the channel. So I'm like, you know what? We'll just turn on all comments. Everything should be included. Bill by the hour, minimum 2 hour. Damn, 2 hour charge minimum, Turner. Damn. If you do a diagnosis, do you put everything together before telling the customer the estimate, or only if and after if they go through with decline to go through with it? That is a very good question, Nick. That is a very good question. So no, I don't put everything back together. I leave it torn apart until I get an answer, whether they want to go through with the repair or not. Reason being, I do not want to put it back together just for them to be like, okay, yeah, we'll do it. Then I have to take it back apart. Depending how deep I dug into it, yeah, I don't want to do that. It's like doing double the work. Even when it's warranty, I will not put it back together. Good example right now, I have a Rogue door lock actuator messing up. And this goes for extended warranty companies too, because they want to see the issue. Door lock actuators messing up. Well, guess what I did? Pull the door panel. The door panel is currently off right now. Another vehicle I had earlier in the week, a seat frame on a 24 Pathfinder. Second row captain chair. The seat back goes forward, right? And then the whole seat kind of lunges forward and slides to let third row in. What's stuck in a position, it's not latching down to where somebody can sit in it. So it's just stuck, and it's stuck in the link position. It won't even slide on the rails. So I took that seat apart. Unfortunately, I had to put it back together because we had no rentals to give the old fella. So I guess that's gonna be straight time for me. I'm gonna apply for that, and I'm gonna hopefully get it. So I had to put that seat back together, but I had it torn apart. But that's a good question. Appreciate that question. Hello, James Farmer. Hello. I just feel with being competitive, you think it'd be cheaper. I can snag a coolant refiller from Snap-on for the same price. Yeah, yeah, but they're in for making money too. Hey, learning, Shannon, Nick, how. So you want me working? I mean, the good thing about this, it's not a bunch of weirdos that come into the chat on this, because the weirdos are scrolling, they're bored, they need somebody to talk shit to. So when it's on the vertical live streams, they're on that shorts live feed and they're just scrolling, and they come across our channel and they're like, notice how I said our channel, and they're like, oh, a fat guy, let's talk shit, and they just start talking shit. So luckily, when we're like this sideways, the only work you're really working against is subscribers that are haters, the hater subscribers, where sometimes we just have to mute them for a little bit. 2 hours is fair. We charge 2-hour minimum on service calls. That's normally enough time to determine what's going on and what needs to be fixed. So in that 2-hour minimum service call, I'm going to ask you this because I do not know. Do y'all allocate some of that time for the commute to get there and to get back to the yard or y'all's base or from your home? Because I know with like movers, they'll allocate 30 minutes to get to the house that they're picking up from, and then 30 more minutes to get to their base, right? So that's an hour minimum right there, plus an hour minimum to start the moving process, even if you're just moving door to door. I'm working on a 16 Frontier PO 345 cam sensor. Someone threw in a crank sensor, but thing also needs a radiator. I guarantee you, I gave Ron to you. They threw an aftermarket crank sensor up in there. Best. Oh, cam. Wait, what? They threw in a crank sensor, but thing else. Just throw all 3 sensors in it. There's no point in trying to chase that thing and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Throw 2 intake or 2 cam sensors and 1 crank sensor. Make sure they're updated. They will have the metal cap on the sensor itself, not plastic. So don't even waste your time on that, bro. Just quote the sensors, be done with it. Thanks. No problem. And the transmission cooler lines I took off before leaving, fluid came out black and dark. Probably needs a trans. Sup, super, yo, Fluffy, you describe trash talker and hater so well. It seemed you maybe you describe. What do you mean I describe them so well? Hold on, what are you talking about? We aren't movers. I know. I'm just saying, like, do y'all dedicate? Look, like, okay, you want us to go out there? It's gonna be minimum 2 hours because it's gonna be a total of an hour driving to and from, plus our hour minimum to diagnose whatever's going on out there. Scrolling around, Fluffy has their second lot. Nah. I see what you're doing there, Juan. I see what you're doing. I got my eyes on you. Fluffy M, what's going on, M? They got me some shitty or right. Oh fuck no, hell no. There was one. A customer took it to some guy. He threw a cam sensor in, right? This wasn't my vehicle. This was somebody else's. And he couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. And well, this sensor was barely too big, right? Barely too long. He takes the cam sensor out, and the fucking thing is sheared off. Aftermarket sensor. What's my rule of thumb? When it comes to engine control systems or engine control or engine management, sensors and actuators, go OEM. Never go aftermarket. Because then if the code throws again, you're going to be like, oh shit, maybe it wasn't that. What does that sign behind you? Oh, it says, please don't ask to borrow my tools, and I won't ask to borrow. Oh shit, hold up, wrong way. Borrow your girlfriend. It was a sticker I seen on somebody else's box when I first got to the place I'm at. So I took a picture because I thought it was hilarious. And here I am 12 years later using it as a background. We don't charge to and from again. Oh, well, I know you're not a mover. I know that. I'm just asking if there's similarities for travel. Unless they are out in BFE and it takes 2 hours to get there. Gotcha. So then you charge in a way. M Leisure, hiyo. Our regular labor is $150. A Diag is $225. The first hour includes test drive and Diag. If I feel it's going to be more than an hour after spending 45 minutes, tell the rider I need more time. That sounds absolutely good. Hey, Juan. CP Raid. What up, Richard? Fluffy, you set yourself up. I did. You, sir, sounds like you got that mentality. I just know because I see it all the time. What up, folks? What up, Paul? How's it going, brother? I will say this, though. I hate this damn spring-loaded. Oh, I love them, bro. I can do it one-handed. It's weird. The guys at the shop get pissed off. Damn it, Fluff, I can't get this off. Okay, let me get my fat ass up on there. And I close my eyes, right? I close my eyes and I'm just there with one hand. Like, what the hell? I'm like, man, I'm looking with my fingers. Like, I'm seeing the connector with my fingers and what I got to do. I spent 15, 20 minutes trying to disconnect that. I know, because you ain't me. Good evening, Fluff. What's going on, Gran Turismo? How's it going, bro? Appreciate you coming through. Paul P. Gran Turismo fan. Richard Morrison. Hi. Nick, what you laughing at, Nick? My boy, 01. Hey, Juan. I tried telling my manager to go OEM, and why does he have to go with O'Reilly's first? Why? That's so weird. It's not a suspension part. That's crazy. Paul P doing good, and you? Fluffy, can I borrow your Rex? I have the Raptor. I have the Raptor. Somebody else has the Rex. I'm a little jealous, but I got something coming up in a couple videos. We'll see when I put it out. But just be aware there's some Paul P. Fluffy, I do have some fun. Hater can take a trip and leave us alone. We don't need that. Absolutely. What up, Checkmate? How's it going, brother? Was laughing at. Oh, okay. I'm like, man, I thought you was laughing at me, bro. It's some dumb policy they got. That is fucking crazy. Work at an independent. Definitely don't use aftermarket sensors. That's what I'm saying. Super, is there a kickback deal on it? Oh, that might be. All right, guys. I'm gonna start sending out some invites because I'm already talking too much. My throat's starting to hurt. What am I even doing? And I'm telling y'all right now, I cannot be on too late because there's only 2 of us working tomorrow, and fortunately, I can't be late tomorrow either. Normally, I don't care. I'll show up at 9 o'clock, 9:15, because I'm senior, looking over like 4 other techs, 5 other techs, but nah, it's only me and one other guy. Me and my apprentice. Man, I got screwed over. Lewis, what up, Fluff? When we're gonna see the? Oh, I did my inspection today. Oh, shit, I shouldn't say that today. I shouldn't say that. Anyways, I got the inspection completed on my vehicle today, so I can get it registered, and hopefully, start working on it next week. I'm thinking next weekend I will get to doing. I don't know if y'all know. I have some upgrades for the Cobalt. And I'm thinking about some other upgrades performance wise. So we'll see. But hopefully tomorrow it'll start being on the road. The only thing that sucks is if the videos of my Cobalt start making it going out there, they gonna recognize it. My Cobalt is the most recognizable Cobalt out there. I'm telling y'all. Hello, everyone. Hello, Peter. It's some partnership thing they have to use them for a certain percentage of repair orders, but when we order stuff, they say 20 minutes. That's ridiculous, man. I'd cancel that. How Lewis Peters. When Fluffy says he ain't gonna be on late, it's I can't though. I can't. I gotta be out by like at least 12:30. So I'm gonna bring on the guys early for y'all too. Unlike last time, man. Last week it was like what, an hour and a half in, and I barely was bringing them on. It's just the comments was going crazy last week. I did imagine that. Not good always. True, very true. I will never, ever, even if it's on back order, I will not go aftermarket at a dealer when it comes to engine controlled systems or engine control systems. Hello, Juan Eagle. Bald Eagle, yeah. What's everyone's least favorite brand to work on? Mine is gonna be Ford. I don't understand them. They are. I'm not gonna say foreign to me because it's just their engineers were probably on some shrooms or something. I don't know. And I commend Ford technicians that actually love working on Fords because why International for heavy trucks? Who owns International? Or is International one of their own? You find Fords easy? Man, I hate Fords. Maybe it's because I have a hate for Ford. That might be what it is. I just cannot stand them. I don't find them attractive. I don't find them, stunning. The Mustangs, they sound like shit to me. I don't know. I might just be a hater towards Ford. But that's just a bow tie in me. All right, so I'm waiting on these guys to get their emails, and then hopefully they come on. Quick told me, did you hear Musk is buying Harbor Freight? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But I wonder how that's gonna work out. You know, because we're gonna keep it automotive here. With Trump not being a fan of EV vehicles, but yet him and Musk are becoming close or became close, that's gonna work out. Or maybe Musk is trying to get close to Donald so that he can continue his EV bullshit. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I've had a few VW torques are annoying. Oh yeah, I believe that. You ever just want to work on small engines and stuff? Forget the big shit every once in a while. How small are we talking? How small are we talking? Audi, Jag, Range Rover, Land Rover. So you talking all that European bullshit? European and Australian. You have T10. Hell no. I don't think I'll ever get the Harbor Freight ones. In all honesty, because I try to stick to Nissans only, I personally wouldn't buy any aftermarket scan tool just because I have everything Nissan that I need. If I had to buy an aftermarket scan tool, then yeah, it would be Launch. But from what I've dealt with the Launch scan tools, I like them. I really do. And because I like them, I've gotten offers already from Auto to promote some of their stuff. Y'all saw I got that Auto Fix. What's another one that reached out? It's been a while already. I stopped responding to TOPDON. Fuck, it was some other company that was trying to get me to do some stuff, and I was like, nah, I'm good. 4-passenger vehicles, but weird thing is I've always been a Ford guy. But in reality, I just really hate overhead cams. Ford 7.3 gas is the only pushrod engine they have in over 20 years. No shit. Damn, the 7.3 is gas. Work on fair amount of German makes over engineering. I believe that. The thing that's wrong with the EVs right now, honestly, is the fact that the infrastructure is lacking in the fact that we don't have good battery charging systems or the right type of battery to be charged in winter. Well, I think their whole motive on that is just they're lying, calling it green when we all know it's not green. It's just a different type of different strokes for different folks, right? You know, if you don't want to deal with gas, you don't have to deal with gas. You just go EV. Just like some diesel guys, they prefer diesel over gas. You got your corn-fed people too, E85. They rather do E85 because they think it's gonna they get better fuel economy with E85. Like I said, they think they do. But it's just everybody's personal preferences. And you know, because they're just trying to push it on everybody. Don't push it on everyone. I guarantee they'd get better attention or better results if they would just ease it onto people. Just put it there. Then once it starts catching, you know, because sometimes you see something, you're like, I'm not really into it. You see it more and more and more, and it starts growing on you, right? But they're just trying to push all this EV shit on people. GMs I can diag the fastest. Hey. Like lawnmower size. Oh. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice. I agree, Colt. The cart is in front of the horse when it comes to EVs. I still get in trouble with diagnosing older vehicles that have intermittent concerns, man. Also, what's up, Fluff? Older intermittent vehicles, are we talking pre-OBD2? or what? Anything pre-OBD2, I'm like, nah, I ain't touching it. Ford brought out a 7.3 gas engine a few years ago. I didn't know that. I thought their bigger engines were diesels. I got a job offer in Phoenix, 48 flat rate. Damn, bro, what the hell? 48? That's not bad. We saw a lot of Tesla's death with winter out in Chicago. No batteries. Oh, you're way up there. Yeah, them batteries ain't gonna last up there. Yo, Lewis, that site was horrible. That's crazy. I put E85 in my TC and it was horrible, trash. Yeah, because people don't realize E85. Look, I only know this because I'm putting. So when you do performance mods and you go E85 in your race car, right? You end up having to put a bigger fuel pump. You have to put bigger injectors. Why? Because you have to spray more um, fuel into the combustion chamber to get the same or higher output than regular gas, or it doesn't run right. So in turn, yeah, E85 might be a couple cents cheaper, but in the long run, if you're used to going 400 miles on a tank, you do E85 and now you're doing 325, 350 maybe. It doesn't make sense. So what's up, Dad's Garage? What up, what up? Did you upgrade the fuel system or was it stock? I miss Baja. Yeah, I haven't seen much of him lately. I should hit him up. Is he around? I haven't seen him. I have not seen him, but he does get pretty busy. Anyone else come across the Teslas without the OBD2 connector? Let me ask this, because I was gonna do a stream on this just to be dumb. Does an EV have a check engine light? Do y'all know? I don't remember. I do not remember. I feel like it says check EV system or something like that. I don't know. My boy, ouch. Yes, they do. They do. They have a check engine light. Why? Now that shit, I would argue. Don't call a motor an engine because it's definitely not an engine. But I'll call an engine a motor. Check engine light on an EV. It's kind of crazy. Battery light. Chevy Bolts have an engine control module. The fuck? Not a powertrain. Okay, powertrain control module sounds better than an engine. Come on, man. Check motor light. Check motor. That's crazy. That is crazy. Low on lithium light. That's crazy too. What's your opinion on gas grades? Regular, mid, premium? Um, it all depends. It all depends. Um, I'll run regular in my vehicles. I know just about every vehicle out there it says use top tier gas, right? Use premium only. I'll use regular unleaded unless I start feeling or noticing something not right. Then I'll go 91 or 93. We have 93 down here. But when it comes to my Cobalt, I will only run 93 because I have upgrades on it that is affecting compression. It's affecting boost output, stuff like that. So yeah, I got to take care of that one a little more. It's not as expensive as the Equinox, but I struggled with that car. It's a separate motor from any other truck. It's a separate motor from any of the powertrain modules. That's crazy. A module. Yesterday we ordered the OBD2 adapter for Tesla. So Tesla wait, hold up. I thought it was mandated that every vehicle is to have an OBD2 adapter. Module. My boy, what the heck? What up? What up? Quick. I thought you were in here already. Was I tripping? Have you been to SEMA, Vegas, or going? I have not been to SEMA. My hopes was to make it out there this year, hopefully, but a lot of things came up. I just wasn't. There was no way. There was no way I was gonna make it out there. So maybe next year. Maybe next year. I got to plan my year a little bit better. I took a lot of time off in September and October. So yeah, I don't have a lot of room. I'm trying to save what I have left as far as a PTO. Trying to save it for summer next year because I want to do something with the kids. Quick wrench, hi Juan. Yep, and Google what the data link connector is. On BMW, use regular and not premium. It can start to misfire, and the system had a sensor to identify contaminants and what type of fuel. Oh, I bet they use that data for warranty. My old Cruise Turbo used to run bad and have low power when running on regular. Ran much better. Got better economy on premium 92. I should try that. I should try a 93. Man, God damn, that shit's expensive. Because in the Equinox, man, I average if I'm just chilling, if I'm just driving regular, not trying to act like a bat out of hell or nothing. I get like 23 to the gallon, maybe 24, even if I'm going on a road trip. My distance to empty, I know that's not a good measurement, but it ranges from like 320 to 350, which doesn't make sense because I mean it's like a 12-gallon tank, or 12-gallon tank. Because if I'm on EE, then to fill up is like 10.5 gallons, which that's a small ass tank too. Oh, and one question: what size engine was that Cruise Turbo? Fluff, we going next year? I hope, man. I hope. Dude, that's disturbing, my boy. Do we need permission to have their OBD2? Damn, that's crazy. Back, sorry. You're good, Turner. I sent y'all links. Sayer, you have been lost. You doing good, my man? I collected several data samples on the Cruise on regular versus premium fuel, and there was definitely a difference in knock and spark timing. Oh, so you got that thing down to the T then. Yeah, I've been missed. Yes. Juan, I thought it was mandatory for all makes to. That's what I'm saying. I thought so too. 1.4 liter. Damn, not even the 1.5. That's crazy. That's pretty freaking wild. What? Oh, that's from GoDaddy. I was like, what the fuck? Huh. That's crazy. Yeah, my boy, subscriptions on car for service is just nuts, in my opinion. That what subscription? But that's the norm. That car got 50. Damn, kind of miss it. It got rear end. Dang, that sucks. I used to like the Cruises. And I mainly liked it because it replaced the Cobalt. So I was like, man, I want to cruise. I want, manual cruise and this and that. And then I drove one and it felt weird to me. But it was good, I guess. The Tesla with the missing OBD2 port, well, it's buried in the side pillar and its proprietary connector. Only Launch, X-Tool, and Autel have it available. So you're telling me I might have it? If it needs an adapter, the car better start talking to me. It better have its own fucking Diag support monitor or Diag support on the damn screen. As many screens as it has. Shit. I hate auto off. I bet. It's a cheap little throwaway car. It's okay. Still, I mean, hell, it did what you needed it to do. What up, Turner?
Hey. Oh. So you excited for a new America?
You know, I don't like to get into this, but
That's a simple yes or no.
well, it's a complicated answer.
It is.
Because how do I'm not scared. I'm hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful of something good happening. Will it happen? I don't fucking know.
You're a little
Did America
anxious.
make the right choice?
You're a little anxious, not.
Yeah. I have no idea. I didn't even watch any of that stuff because I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
I did not want to know, but it's kind of, you can't avoid it. So.
Yeah. So you're gonna go buy new Icon tools when they finally come out?
We will see. Maybe. Just to compare them.
Yeah.
Because I saw the video yesterday of the ratchets, and right away, you know, that fucking that locking mechanism, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? And I asked my Matco guy today, I'm like, are they being made by Matco? Or who supplies them for Matco?
You know, the Chinese have a long history of trying to crossbreed animals. That's all they did is they took a Matco wrench and made it hump a snap-on wrench, and out came this thing.
So you think it has a Matco locking mechanism and a snap-on head?
Oh, very good copy of them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if Matco's
I think it's Matco or Mac, one of the two. I think it's Mac.
No, it's Matco. Mac has a push button.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So and then
I keep getting the two of them mixed up because I've never seen a Matco truck, and I haven't seen a Mac truck in years. I don't know what their tools look like anymore. Yeah, I just don't know what they look like anymore.
I've been hearing a lot of people say they don't like you know, people I meet in person and that I work with, that they do not fuck with Mac at all. I'm like, that's weird because I have a lot of tools from Mac. And it's mainly
I used to have a lot of tools from Mac, but our rep just disappeared. We just have no rep anymore.
You know what I'm interested in? Man, I don't know how much they're gonna be though. Those what are they calling them? They're the new swivel sockets that Matco's coming out with. That y'all say, I think Mac has them with the welded pin.
Yeah. Right.
Mac and Snap-on has them too, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering how Matco's are gonna be. I'm wondering what the price point's gonna be actually.
Hey, all I know is I can't wait for the 10-inch long twin grips to come out. I want a pair of them. I love my little twin grips. I want the big ones now.
Which one?
Those Nipex. Nipex came out with a with the 10-inch twin grip. You know, those ones that have the pliers that have the adjustable head that Nipex has.
I'm not sure if I know which one. Hold on.
But they got a 10-inch version and they got a little tiny little mini one too.
They look like regular slip joints or no? Or they look like
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Not like slip joints. They're they look like a normal pair of pliers, but they've got the adjustable head.
I heard you were talking
the
about
twin
the
grips.
new Mako impact sockets.
yes.
Mako, I can't remember, their Ohio machine tool manufacturing or whatever was making in the USA Mako pinless impact sockets. They are now discontinuing those, and they're going with a pinned swivel impact socket.
Yeah, I hate that
It's
pinless.
laser welded. It's very similar to that of the design of the Snap-on, and they are going to be made by AJ Manufacturing, or are made, but they're not going to be. They are made by AJ Manufacturing, and that's the same company that produces their ratchet.
Yeah.
For them here in the United States. And price point hasn't really changed. You're not going to like the price point.
It's gonna be what, $400 or $500?
$5-ish, yes. Snap-on price point.
That seems to be the norm for swivel sockets, impact sockets. Because I was even trying to get some.
Why they got rid of the pinless? I don't know why. I don't know if it's manufacturing issue, cost issue.
They loosen up real bad.
Well, I don't like them, but I like the 3/8 drive. I don't like the 1/4 inch. I mean the 1/2 inch drive.
Corn pop.
All the time.
What's up?
What up? What up? Super's gonna tell you recycle me. Please take me to Elon. How Turner? Something laggy here tonight. What? What? They require constant vigilance on coolant leaks. Oh my goodness. Did they have that piston recall too? Might be me. Might not be. I don't know where they went. You gonna upgrade to the new STUBBY impact?
I'm talking to my daughter for a minute.
That's expensive, Super. I'll charge him $50 for each manufacturer every year is a ripoff. I thought it was $50 for.
It's $9.60 a month or $120 a year for the actual full auto authority with Nissan and all that. So.
I still haven't purchased mine. Cruiser notorious for coolant leaks, so I'm trying. I need to see if that.
But for DIYers, you can get
$24
$50 access.
The 24 Rogues. You need the new Consult, the Consult 4 to scan them. I'm trying to see if the launch with auto auth will be able to.
You don't need a Consult to scan them if you got auto authorized with Nissan. The only thing I need a Consult for is if I got to do any reprogramming.
On the 24 Rogue?
Basically on any Rogue over 18.
Well, yeah, because
I go back further than that. I need a Consult. I can't do
it. No, on the 24, they went to that cloud shit.
Yeah.
So it's no longer Consult 3, it's Consult 4.
I don't know if I don't
4 with the new VCI.
Now you mention it, I don't know if I've ever tried to scan a 24.
Yeah, and we're starting to see them more and more now. So.
You need that their new VCI too. That's the only thing I dread.
I know I can scan a 23.
You can scan a 23.
Yes, with the auto authorized, I can get a.
Well, I can scan it with the regular scan tool. I just can't perform anything.
See just about everything I need to see with the auto auth with Nissan on a 23.
And you're able to do.
Now
are you able to do ADAS?
You're
able to do ADAS
on what 23?
On 23s on the roads.
I didn't know. I don't know. I've never looked and gone that far. You said it's still kind of newish. I mean, the only reason I ever see anything like that is they're either traveling salespeople or they're rent-a-cars that have too many miles on them, because we do have an account with the couple Enterprise and one Avis Rent-A-Center.
I have to be careful on what I put out when it comes to the newer models. If y'all notice, I don't really touch.
Well, the newer models, some of them are a real clusterfuck and a pain in the ass to work on, to be honest with you. I've had to deal with that new whatever you want to call it, Stellantis 3-liter twin turbo inline 6-cylinder Hurricane motor.
Yeah.
What a bitch that is to work on.
Wait till you have
bitch that is to work on.
Let me
You
know
still
when
see
you have.
the European. You still see the European being put into that engine design. Hard, brittle plastic bullshit. You're old. You can't disconnect stuff without stuff cracking and breaking on you.
Oh my god. Let me know when you have the 1.5 cylinder or the 1.5 the 3 liter the 3-cylinder Rogue, and you have to do a starter on one of those. That's fun.
I have a Nissan. What the hell is it? Nissan. Trying to think. It's not a Versa.
Those are fun too.
Yeah. All right.
Do you want to be called tomorrow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's gonna get a spanking. Cruiser are notorious for coolant leaks. 2014 Cruise, good car. Gone through
Usually when you
coil
call,
pads.
I already am.
Gotta always keep an eye on the coolant system.
What?
I upgraded the.
Just say,
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Locking mechanism is gonna mess up just like Mac
11.
and unlock by itself. I don't have that issue on mine. I do not have
I'm
that
trying to
issue.
think.
No problems.
trying to think.
125K.
I'm trying to think what your Nissan we have at our shop. Is it Versa S? Is that a model?
Is it like the one with the tail lights? Kind of has like a round
I don't know. It's small.
egg shape.
It just keeps. It's been at multiple shops, and it keeps throwing air fuel ratio sensor code. I wish I could give you the number. It's been at multiple shops. Is all I know is what it says in the work order.
P21.
It's got new It's got new air fuel ratio sensor, new downstream O2 sensor, and it still throws the same damn code.
It's a Nissan. It's like working on cars from Mars.
Well, I just wonder if it's because they threw aftermarket freaking shit at it.
Possibly. Everything except the water pump is made of plastic, so leaks are common, but nothing terrible.
Well, I could look at my photos. Maybe I took a picture of the codes it set.
I had a Nissan this week that screwed me, where I had a 2019 Nissan with a CVT. I had some sort of issue with the transmission that I couldn't get into without going to having to get a Nissan or having to get a dealer or having to get the console to get into it. I couldn't get into it. Needed an update. They said, and they charged them $175 to do it.
Yeah, sometimes these vehicles don't have the proper program or the proper
Calibration.
algorithm set into them, so you got to program them, and
Right.
then you can start retrieving those codes.
Well, I couldn't do shit with it. I tried to snap on Zeus. I tried my launch. I tried a throttle 5. I tried about 6 different scan tools to try to get into the module, and I couldn't because it locked it out basically.
They are really just
That's AI DG. Yeah, hell yeah.
Mm.
Nissan. I'm telling you. When I told people, I said, just don't buy a Nissan if you don't want to have to ever be like sketched out on working on your car. They don't want people touching their shit. Like they want you to go to the dealership only.
Dude, they give us
They're
limited
pricing themselves
access
out of the market
also.
that way.
Like, other manufacturers, when you look at their wiring diagram, you can see the layout of the circuits inside the control modules. Nissan does not give you that. It is real basic. They give you like the least amount of information you need.
All I know is when I start seeing,
because they'll change them because now
all I know is when I start seeing Control 4
vehicles.
When I start seeing cars that I require Consult 4, that's when I stop working on Nissan. I'm not investing in new hardware. Not investing in new hardware at all.
But I thought you bought it already.
No, I got the software for the J, but it's limited. I got the Consult 4 J, like access for the J box, but it's limited, extremely limited.
Well, Consult is not. That's just it. If you don't have dealer access, I mean, really, Consult doesn't. give you all the access in the world. I mean, that's the reason why I couldn't get into the transmission. I don't have dealer access to consult because
Like,
Nissan literally doesn't want you touching their vehicles.
That's
They
why
want
I say.
everything
Three
to go
That's why I
models
through.
right
say
now that
Nissan
require that
in
new.
and Nissan out.
Yeah.
Trump's
like
gonna tear
like
Nissan
Consult
so
3, no
Trump's gonna
problem.
put so
It
many
reminds
tariffs
me
on
of Saab.
Nissan.
It reminds me of Saab, really. And then where's Saab at now? Oh, that's right.
You might start looking for a job, Fluffy.
Hey, hold
Trump's
up,
gonna
wait,
tear
whoa,
Nissan
whoa,
so
whoa,
much.
whoa,
He's
whoa.
gonna tear it. Come on, you woke little bastard.
Where we are already discussing that shit.
But
No,
I
so
know
once
y'all seen
Repair
it.
Act will come into play.
Nissan's
we're
laying
gonna have
off
to change
people
shit.
and getting rid of positions and
well, I mean, if
Well,
they're killing if
The
they're not
Repair
going,
Act will come into play, and they're gonna have to give up shit.
you know why GM's such a popular brand? Because I mean, it's literally like the town bicycle. Everybody can get on and ride it and like work on them. They're dirt cheap to fix. I mean, and that's a lot of the reason why. I mean, and a lot of people like Ford guys will be like, well, GM guys are ignorant. I mean, Dodge is expensive, but people like to spend money on that crap too. I mean, it's easy to fix, but it's still expensive. But well, and it's not always easy to fix. But anyways, I mean, like that's the problem with shit. It doesn't matter what car you get. There's always going to be. They're all junk. But the problem is it easy to work on junk? And are the parts easy to get? And can anybody get like hack or break into it or jailbreak stuff? And that's why Nissan pisses me off because I work on GMs and they're like the least frustrating vehicle. So sometimes when I say Nissan is like terrible, doesn't mean that it's terrible. It's just I don't get the access. It's not as easy to access as like GM, Ford, or Chrysler, or
yeah.
Honda, Toyota, or almost all other brands. I'm just kidding. Mercedes and BMW are definitely worse than Nissan.
Oh yeah,
Wow,
well,
Mercedes
when you
sticks
got to
to
download 32 gigs of data in order to program a vehicle, that's what I
Yeah.
hate about Mercedes.
Hold on. We're downloading 31 gigs of data to program a radio.
Right.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Lord.
you guys got that CarPlay issue, don't you? Like that app or Android or Android autoplay. That's what the guy was telling me for Nissan. They have to update their Android autoplay doesn't work or something like that.
Yeah,
Lord.
it's crazy.
32 gigs of data isn't shit. I'm downloading currently right now 238 gigs of data to watch porn tonight.
DrewTech J-Box. Oh yeah.
What?
Was it paying with the DrewTech J-Box? Yeah.
I have to outgig you guys.
Is that Joe Biden under you, Francis? Yes. I am Joe Biden. I'm Corn Pop. Excuse me. I'm not Joe Biden. I'm Corn Pop. See my cornrows? Because I'm in my Newport shirt. I'm Corn Pop, yo. I'm Corn Pop. Pop goes corn because corn goes pop.
Dad's Garage. I'm starting to see some weird
Well, if
leaks
you're a
on some of
man, the
these newer
easiest thing to
vehicles.
work on is a hard
Saying
hat.
what?
Some of these newer vehicles, I'm starting to see some coolant
Weird-
issues.
Weird issues?
Yeah.
Well, when you start adding all these modules they have in them now and all the shit you got to do, I mean, seat modules, heating and cooling seat modules. I mean, it's just all the stuff, which I understand, everything just all works, it plugs into one. We just got different, parts of the computer. But, I mean, it's still, shit's always messed up.
Wait till they self-drive themselves, right?
Oh, yeah, dude. Well, I mean,
Self-driving cars,
you're
you're going to be sitting back and you're going to be watching the freaking flat screen in the car, and all of a sudden, your car's going to steer where it wants, goes where it wants. It's going to crash you over the Mackinac Bridge into the freaking Straits of Mackinac. You're going to drown to death, or you're going to run into a freaking brick wall, and the Israelis are going to be like, hooray, hooray.
Well, eventually cars are going to self-diagnose, and I mean that literally. Like they're going to. No, I'm dead serious. They're literally going to.
I have a bad O2 sensor, master.
Yeah, well, that's what it's going to do. It's basically going to read a code and tell you to change a part, and it's not going to. It's going to. I mean, that's what everybody. That's what everybody assumed was going to happen when OBD1 came out, but we weren't quite to that point yet.
Night riders. They're going to be night riders.
They're all going to be kit cars for sure. I guarantee you that's what's going to happen. I find yes, GMs are the easiest to work on. I mean, that's like cheating. I'll be honest with you. I don't claim any fame by working on GMs and saying, Oh yeah, like that makes me awesome. You know, I mean, like the hardest shit to work on I know is like Mercedes, BMW. Uh, definitely not Honda. Honda's a piece of cake.
Yeah, Toyota piece of
Beamers,
Beamers are not
cake.
hard to work on. Beamers,
yeah,
if you look at proper flat rate time, Beamers pay very well for what you once you know the tricks
you
and the
take
hacks on Beamers. Beamers are fucking big money makers.
right.
Oh, oh.
Nissans aren't terrible to work on. It's just electronic wise they suck.
New Volvo
They're
balls.
getting there as far as being a pain in the ass, like accessing certain things. Because
Yeah, well, everything's got access.
dude,
I mean,
it's just getting so tight in the engine bay. Like I thought with this 3-cylinder Rogue, I thought everything was gonna be, you know, easily accessible because you think 3 cylinders, small ass engine. But then you get in there and it's like you got fucking harnesses going to harnesses, and
right.
you know, I did an engine on one, and no shit, I have to replace all the tension clamps because they're one-time use. If you don't replace them, you don't get paid for it.
I like how now I
like
have to
30
remove.
fucking clamps.
I like
for
how
hoses.
now on newer cars I have to remove 300 pounds of plastic off the top of the engine to get to the engine. That's what really pisses me off. Like,
With sound
we have a
deadening
hood.
foam and
We created 2 hoods for a car now. Like this is my.
crazy.
I'm always like, oh, cool, another hood. I'll just take this off now. I mean, have you ever seen?
They're building cars based off women. There's
Yeah,
2
like
hoods.
so you can open the hood and look at
Dude.
more, like a shiny piece of. I'm like, how stupid is
A
this?
shiny beaver.
I mean, dude, it is. You ever? I mean, look underneath the Lexus now. A Lexus has every piece. You basically covers up all of the boxes and stuff. So you open the compartments, like
What about those underneath? What about those underneath shields?
oh, those are getting bad.
oh yeah,
You know
those
what that's
are
all? You know what that's all about, dude?
air
Ask an
deflection.
engineer about that.
It's all for air deflection, though.
Well, yes, but the material that they're using now is also
It's
It's
animal
absorbed.
transport system.
no. It's also originally it was plastic.
Turbo transports.
Now it's made out of a Kevlar like material.
On some of them.
Yeah, it keeps shit from getting warranted because it absorbs oil. So oil doesn't drip on your driveway. That shit absorbs oil.
So that way they can tell if your shit's broken, and then they
Well, hold on.
No, you're out of warranty before you know there's an issue.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, I got you.
Nissan likes to use like a cotton. It looks like a fucking cotton blanket. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
so
got
that
your
way-
plastic shielding, and then you got something to absorb spills.
So that way all your oil leaks into it, and then your motor blows up, and you're like, "Oh, you ran it out of oil." Well, I didn't even know it was empty. Well, of course, people don't check the
But
oil.
not only that, they won't take their fucking vehicles in and get checked.
Accurate.
All you need is one time. Go get a multi-point somewhere once a year.
Yeah.
Be surprised what you'll catch. But mechanics are horrible for some fucking reason.
We're all here to rip you off. That's what we are here. We're con
crazy.
artists. We're
It's
all
crazy.
con
When I go to
artists.
Texas Roadhouse and they're trying to upsell me desserts and appetizers, and I want,
Blue
if I
cheese
want
on your
loaded
steak.
fries and
And
this
they
and that.
demand a tip
onions.
when they're done.
Yes.
Right.
All I'm asking is for you to fix your fucking vehicle so you can get to where you need to get to. Oh, but
Right.
when it breaks down, it's my fault. What the
I hear you, dude. Makes sense.
Sometimes you just gotta tell a customer you get a good look at a steak if you stick your
hybrid
head up a
tools?
bull's ass, but
EV
wouldn't you rather
tools.
take my word for it?
Right. Was a 6-speed manual with 250,000 miles. Transmission was getting noisy. Hey, but that you got 250,000 miles. That ain't bad.
You don't need special tools to do hybrid. You just need a pair of rubber boots and rubber gloves, and you're fine.
Right.
You don't
Or
even
just
need
disconnect
that.
the battery.
Turner doesn't even need that. Look at it. He's already Beetlejuice.
Mac trucks are rarity in my area.
You gotta do it short.
We have
like
a
that,
shitload
Turner.
here.
And then in the
I mean,
background
where
have
are
all
you?
this electricity
Then-
going off. Go,
Release the 10-inch and the
even though it's
6-inch.
not happening. And be like, I like it. I love this freaking hybrid electric technology. I love I love EV vehicles. You have freaking lightning bolts going off behind you with the Beetlejuice look. A million
that?
views guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm not on YouTube for views. I'm just on
Fire
YouTube to be a
range.
retard.
Nitpicks Plier range.
Oh, there's millions of people that are on YouTube doing that. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything unique then, because I'm an idiot and I'm on YouTube.
Because I'll be dead before I ever make money off YouTube, so I'm not interested.
Dude, what the fuck?
Well, here's the thing: is in order to make money on YouTube, you got to remember it's going to be a long time before anybody makes money, because when it starts actually paying you to the point to where you have to get paid, it takes 10 million views a year just to get like okay money. So,
And that's on a long form video.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's not even on short forms. But I mean, 10 million views a year ain't no joke. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of views. That's a lot of views every year.
You are,
I've had more views
at that
than 10
point, you
million.
are very interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want people to go, hey, you remember that crazy Canadian that used to post weird AI songs and talk about weird stuff? Whatever happened to him?
With
That's
all
all I
the
want.
concerts I've been to throughout my life, all the concerts I've been through throughout my life, and all the times I pissed in public at those concerts, because I had too many beers, I had to go pee, and the bathroom line was too long. I've had to have at least 10 million views.
Mhm.
This guy. The
I
players
had to.
get out around
Probably
it.
20 million. There's nobody else like it in the world. It's one of a kind.
Yeah. Are you sure they were able to see it though?
Yes,
Well,
Are you sure?
positive.
Oh, okay. In
I'm sorry you
Boston,
can't see yours, but I can see mine.
it pokes out. That's all that matters.
turtle. The turtle.
Bet you would have never guessed. Yeah, my boy, I would have never known. SB and D headquarters are in Connecticut.
Hey, you know why the turtle
One of
stays
my trips
warmer in the
in New
winter than the weasel does, don't you?
What's that?
You know why the turtle stays warmer in the winter than the weasel does, don't you? Because he can put his head in his shell.
Yeah.
The turtle
Talk
can warm
about
up.
turtles. Talk about turtles. I have no fucking idea where this fucking turtle came from. But it's a
What?
snapping turtle. It's a snapping turtle.
You got a snapping turtle at your house you're raising, adopted?
My fucking golden retriever came in the house and I thought it was one of her fucking toys. She had a fucking turtle in her fucking mouth.
Are you feeling turtley?
And so I took it out of her mouth and I realized this is not a fucking toy. This thing's really alive.
Huh.
And
Crazy.
I knew it when all of a sudden this back paws came out on me. And I'm looking at it like, this is a fucking snapping turtle. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? So
Are you not feeling turtley enough?
I put it out in front and it's
Turtle.
like walked its way. I don't know what the hell it's doing in my yard, but
Turtle.
she found it. Golden Retriever found it and she thought it was a toy.
Turtle.
Are you not feeling turtley enough?
Turtle.
She's probably out there throwing it
That
up.
was a funny movie, CP. That was a funny movie.
I love that.
What do you see mainly out there in your neck of the woods? That CP with the AI DJT. Yes. Joe Francis.
No, it's corn pop. That's it. There's no all it is corn pop.
But yes, it is CP.
Turtley.
Well, yeah.
I can't stop doing it now. You screwed me.
What's the next from? What's the next from?
I do that at work. I do that at the shop when I'm peeking around cars. Turtle.
Turtle.
We go to O'Reilly's, or we get from O'Reilly's, which
We get easily entertained.
I feel like we only have an account with O'Reilly's, which I think is pretty BS. But
Really? You guys only have an account with O'Reilly's? Seriously?
Oh. Well, at least you can order the flux capacitor. They might still be on back order, but they do sell it.
I hate working on Nissan Infinity programming is always a pain in the.
That is quite interesting.
Believe it or not, it is a pain in the ass with the consult sometimes too.
Oh yeah,
Believe it or not.
I've heard that. I mean, my buddy works at Nissan, so I get it. But I always try to smooth him. I'm like, hey, bro, can you hook a man up? Like, give me
And
a little.
now-
I'll, can you do this for me real quick? He's like, no. He's like, no, I can't.
And
What
now
buddy
you need
are you
internet
talking about? I thought you
connection to
told me
do
you had
it.
no
It's
buddies.
just a fuck.
Oh, I don't have any friends. That's right. Nobody likes me.
None of
My
us have
GM's the
any
easiest
friends.
to work on.
I don't. I live in my mom's basement.
Y'all take
That's
care,
right.
God bless.
That's right.
Laters,
Thank you
laters,
for
laters.
reminding me. Mom, where's my meatloaf?
Oh,
Right.
what the hell?
He just yelled
Shut
at
the
me.
hell up.
Yeah, oh yeah. You didn't know that? They had the
Uh-uh.
they've got something else too besides the flux capacitor.
That's
Uh,
crazy. I know. Audio is massive pain. I
Yeah.
believe that.
Well, that's because people used to call in and do, hey, can I get a water pump for a 1982 VW Bug? Like so that's why they did like shit like this, which is pretty funny. It's pretty funny because it's like but people used to say, hey, they call in and be like, do you have a flux capacitor? Some guy, this has been on there for a long time, guys.
A long time.
A long time. Because this is back when I was in high school. So you can kiss my grits if you think this is like new.
It's not.
Like it happened because of jokers like me, where I'd call up and be like, hey, Steve, my buddy Jer and Ben worked there. And they weren't mechanics, but they always like working on shit and they thought they were really and they would be like, we're parts masters. They weren't parts shit. Anyways, I call up and I was like, you guys know anything besides the 83 Chevy pickup and the 92 CJ you drive? And I'd always give him shit because that's I'm sarcastic prick. But then I'd call him up and be like, hey, I need a water pump for an 82 Corvette. They didn't make it. Was an 82. They didn't make it at Corvette that year. I'd always do shit like that. Mess
Slam
with
the
them.
like button. Yes, slam it. Hit it. We got 23 people up in here. We got 13.
My buddy
God,
Joe was so
why
gullible.
can't I remember what was that video that old guy was talking about? He worked at Dodge and he did this video where he was just making up random words. Oh, what was that?
Just messing with the guy. I've done that before.
Like he's got a video. He's talking about this part in the transmission, the turbo encabulator guy. I love the turbo encabulator video. That's a hilarious one.
Dude, you got to mess with people when they act like they're like the parts guys are like these kids were out here to Riley's and
that's what happened to John of Some Trades. He saw that video.
There's these kids that were working out there, and I walked in one day and I'm like, you guys know your parts pretty well? And they're like, oh yeah, he's real good. I was like, cool. And so I started hitting them with
what a turbo encabulator is.
God, there. I just posted the link in the chat. So if anyone after Fluffy Stream wants a good laugh, watch this video.
After
Fluffy Stream.
You do that before. You can't post YouTube videos in the middle of the stream because people will leave. Watch his numbers. They're going to all dive now.
If you leave, I will hunt you down and I will tickle you till you swallow. I'll pull your lip up over your head and tickle you till you swallow.
He's even got a suit on, bro. Or like a lab coat. He's official.
Oh, he's hilarious. Do you know how many people thought this was real? A lot of people thought this video was real.
Dude.
They thought it was 100% legit.
Sure. Right. Dude, check this. I'm the type of guy, listen, I used to go around telling everybody you can get anywhere in life and go anywhere in life if you carry a clipboard and wear glasses and look important.
Yep.
So I would go around and
carry a ladder and a hard hat.
No, I would go around and mess with people. I'd like walk into like people's businesses and be like, yep, I'm here to look at the grease trap. And they'd be like, oh, who are you? And I'm like, well, I'm just the inspector, and they were like the food inspector. No, I'm the inspector. I just mess with people like that. I could hold a straight face and tell the biggest bullshit deal. And then I'd be like, I'm just fucking with you.
That lab coat I actually got it from a chemical plant that I just got tired. Like I kept forgetting my security card to get into the door. So I just started wearing a pair of glasses and that coat. And I just walk up to the door and wait for someone to come and go, oh, I left my card on the desk inside. I'm like, oh, okay. That's where I got my lab coat that I got from an actual chemical plant that I did repairs at.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
But I've also gotten into a movie theater with just by carrying a ladder by accident too, and it worked. I actually went in and watched a movie.
Hell yeah! What automotive in the field? Oh shit! Anyone here work on the Audi or Chrysler 45-volt e-torque stop-start systems?
No, never even heard of it.
I've
Is he
worked on-
messing with it? Is he messing
on the
with it right
Nissan
now?
one.
Is it 48 volt or 45 volt?
It's 40. It's 40 as well. It's 40 set runs at 47 volt, but it's an alternator and starter all in one. It's
Yes.
expensive hell, and it's a really stupid design.
Yes.
Really
Yep.
stupid
Yes.
design.
Is it the one to put on the Rams too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
It's
I
a
have.
stupid thing. Like, oh, my starter,
Yeah,
it's not starting. Well, you got to
little
replace the whole thing.
horsepower.
Is that the thing that looks like a huge, like, big block?
It's I don't know. If it's
Aluminum
a huge big
block.
block, but it's not small.
Oh, yeah, I know what it is now. Yeah, I've seen it, but I've never worked on one. So
It's a belt. All it uses is
Looks like
it uses this. You use the generator motor as a motor to turn a belt to crank the engine, and then when it's done cranking, it changes polarity to become become an alternator.
right.
But it's stupid.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. I've seen that big dumb thing.
The
I
first
was
thing
like,
I had to
boy,
deal with when I was
looks
like,
like a-
what the
Times
fuck
and even
is this?
it doesn't need the charge. Doesn't it turn into an additional little bit of power source?
Yeah, working on cars does suck, but it doesn't suck though. You know, like I mean, even Dave. I mean, he can sit here and bitch about it, but if he was in an environment where the right people were there, you wouldn't hate your job. You know, the thing about it is, you have to get yourself involved with the right people. I'm working on
I never
cars.
said I hated my job. I actually loved my job.
No, I hate working on cars.
no, when you get my age, work just sucks.
Oh,
That's
man,
what I'm trying to say.
everything sucks, but you know what? I mean, it's just not as. It's just a lot of new shit keeps coming out. It's hard to keep up. You know, I mean, that's just the thing about it. It's just, I don't know. You could be working on heavy duty equipment. I don't know what's wrong with those guys, but they love it.
Because we get to use big hammers and smash stuff.
I mean, it makes no sense to me. Yeah, what do you want to do today? Oh, I thought I'd just go lift up a 1,300-pound like track and put it on. Like what
in the
hell?
mud, in the rain, in the snow.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
Well, all
The
I
more
know is
usable it is, the happier you are.
see I just know one thing. You see your fellow tech knock out ball joints in record time, and he only pressed them back in using his press, and he took them out with a big fucking hammer. He's having a marital problem.
Right.
That's the only thing that can bring that much anger out in a man, that he hits that shit so hard with the hammer, just flies right out of the hole.
Oh shit!
Let's see.
That thing right there.
The real reason why diesel mechanics love their job is because they get paid damn good for what they do. They don't have to spend
We love it anyways.
they don't have to carry a massive load of tools and that. And we get to beat stuff up with hammers.
Working on cars suck, but we love it anyways. We hate that we love it. Had a Diag fault in a 20 Caddy R title today. No comment with like 4 modules, 63. Damn, that thing had a Christmas list. Fun stuff. I bet must bust. Most bust. So what'd you find wrong with it? Was it a broken branch or what? Sorry, 48 volt also works at low percent throttle up. That's why it's called the, what'd you call it? E-torque.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it provides. Damn, it could get that RPM. It could get RPM.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah, look it up. They're big. They're big, bulky looking aluminum. It's like it looks like a medieval air. What's an air pump? Like what used to be on the older vehicles. I opened up. I'm like, damn, they brought back air pumps again. My worst nightmare came true.
See, that's the one Nissan uses.
Yeah, nothing
and
like
I believe
that.
Volvo uses the same one.
No. The Chrysler one is nothing like that. It looks literally like the air pump from 1974 or 1980. It reminds me of the 80s when I had to work on that junk. Honestly.
Hey,
I know.
Imagine if we started using air starters again. Hey, air starter. When you want to go here, start your car, all you hear is. Get
Go back
I
to
gotta
the
get the
40
tire pump. Get the tire pump. We gotta start the car.
load a cartridge. Pow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, dude, like the steam engines used to be with
Yeah,
the 12 gauge.
shotgun shell. Use the old shotgun shell to fire it up.
I worked on a 66 Dodge the other day to 23. Damn, it's a big difference right there. 2 broken data wires causing all the issues. Broken or chewed? Same area was smashed. Okay, it was smashed. Time is it? Oh, we got a few more minutes. I'm dying, man.
I'm gonna kill you, Sonny. I'll tell you what. You are a pain in the ass. What have you done with my shoe? I'm just kidding.
You say you're dying?
Told Sonny I was gonna kill her. I wouldn't do that. She didn't think I meant it. Though. She put his ears back.
Fluffy getting COVID? Nah, man. I get bad allergies when storms roll through, and fuck, this last one's really fucked me up.
You buy too many Chinese tools.
You're the one that sends them to me, though.
It's still Chinese stuff makes you get, you know.
Dave's knows.
Not from Wuhan, though.
Dave knows this because every time he touches a snap-on flashlight and a snap-on impact, he always feels sick.
A snap-on impact ain't made in China.
The cordless one is.
It's a piece of shit.
Oh, it is. I sold out.
That snap-on cordless.
I don't care.
impact
It's
is
still
a
by
joke.
snap-on.
Every time he
Unless it's the
touches a
14
snap-on
cord.
scan tool.
Dehumidifier and clean the house with fabuloso and vinegar. Juan, that ain't gonna help me none, bro. I work outside.
Fluff, you want to know what helps your allergies? Dead serious. Listen to me on this. 100% serious.
Buy a dog.
Buy local honey. I'm dead serious on this. Buy local honey, like honey from bees, not clover honey, and start eating it a little bit each week.
I believe that.
Bees, huh?
I believe that.
And so what I do is I make fried bread, and then I use it with honey and butter. That's how I eat it, and trust me, like it's the best snack you can get anyway. So, like taking it to you, but I mean it's good. You just melt a little butter, put a little honey in it, bada bing, bada boom, and trust me, my allergies have been 10 times better this season.
What it sounds like to me is basically like a antivirus.
It is. It's like a cure. Well, I look at all this remedy stuff for doing. I look for a lot of things for doing home remedy stuff over going to get medication.
It's called witch doctoring. We love witch doctoring.
Yeah, witch doctor. Well, my grandma was pretty. She was lived to be 94, and she did all that herself. So
yep. My grandma had a book of witchcraft. That's what we called it. The black book of medicine that she'd pull out, and she'd go, "Don't worry, I'll fix you up with whatever's in the yard."
CP, did you ever get the freaking honey whiskey butter mix?
No, but I've had honey and whiskey before, plenty of times.
When you were sick, though, your grandmother never.
Oh yeah, grandma just gave us a shot of wild turkey and honey.
Wild turkey honey with some butter, warmed up.
For sure. I was like, "This is terrible cough medicine." She goes, "It's whiskey." Of course, now that's child abuse. Whoa, it might get a shot of whiskey.
You stopped coughing because you went to sleep when you were 8 years old.
For sure. It worked like a champ to me.
That shot worked like a champ when you're 8 years old.
For sure. But the honey thing is legit. I believe it. I got told this by somebody else, and they said, "Dude, you got to start having local honey because it takes away. They feed on the pollen from the area, and once you start getting that, you build an immunity to that pollen again." Which I grew up on the farm, never had any problems until I moved to the city and wasn't involved with the haying and shit. And I'll tell you, when you're around it more, it definitely takes your allergies away. So
Well, I'm glad
But
you
don't
found
eat
yourself
the
some
bee.
local
Do
honey.
not eat the
I'm
bee.
glad you found yourself some local honey because I really like
We're
look
not-
different if you imported it from like
I get Chinese honey.
Puerto Rico or China.
China.
If you found your honey in China,
Yeah.
My snappy
Wild
three
honey.
nice.
CP, I love you very much, but I just want to be American,
Jordy?
man.
My Air ABS. Yeah, I feel
No.
like as I've gotten older, I just deal with this shit more.
Well, you're not even old yet, buddy. How old are you?
I said 32.
Yeah, you're
You're
not
a
long.
fucking kid, bitch.
Oh Lord, you're so old, Fluffy. You're like halfway
I
over.
said
like,
as
you're
I've
like
gotten
almost dead.
older.
Wait,
You're
wait till
almost dead, Fluffy. How are you gonna live?
That works for the immune system. It's
I never
proven.
felt old
Yes,
until I
good,
turned
good,
42.
good
Even when I
house,
turned
not
40, I
more
didn't even feel old.
Puerto Rico.
42 hit me hard.
I'm 60 years old, and at least I can install my own garage door. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you can't remember.
I'm missing something. Wait till what? Don't be telling me that, bro. I already feel old. Mama said you only got one body, and I never listened. You hit 40s. I'm young to the end. All right.
I just eat this. I just eat the souls of small Chinese children, and I'll live forever.
That's crazy. All right, fella. You're 43. Ooh, got me by a couple years. All right, fellas. I'm gonna shut this thing down. I'm gonna talk with these guys for a little bit backstage.
Like 20 seconds.
That's not true. Last time it showed up with food, I had to go
I'm
downstairs.
joking. You never take a joke well.
But it was true. Mid 20s were fun.
Elon
yes.
Musk buys out Macco Tools. What are you gonna do when he comes running wild on you with the holster? Elon Musk, when he buys out Macco and sends
Fuck
them back
Elon.
overseas.
Fuck Elon.
Oh, you don't ever say that. Now he's coming for you, bitch.
Fuck Elon. Hey, any publicity is good publicity.
I'm just kidding.
30s, I feel it. 40s, take care and God bless everyone. Yes, have a good night, everyone. Yes, thank y'all for coming through, spending some time with me. I know I got on late. I apologize. I almost didn't get on because of my throat, but I made it happen.
Use your what? You got a broken foot?
A throat.
The throat goat.
Yeah, throat goat. Call me throat goat. No, don't call me throat goat.
Now we know how Fluffy gets all the good tickets at his shop.
Man, I've been doing a bad job, so they've been feeding me all the bullshit warranty.
Hey, dispatcher.
Hey, the dispatcher's AI.
Didn't even mean to do
It
that.
doesn't make you gay then.
How did you?
Sucking a machine doesn't make you gay.
It does not. And it's only gay if you enjoy it.
Or your roommate does.
So you always shed a tear while you do it, and you're not gay.
There you go. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night, and we will see y'all next Friday.
Sign on.
Yeah, sign on.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no...
You can